Hello, welcome back to my channel. I definitely went through a little bit of a rebrand. It took me a little bit of time to figure out exactly what I wanted to do with my channel. So now I have really decided, and welcome to the Clown Car. I'm your resident jester here to talk to you about whatever I feel like yapping about. I have a TikTok video that I saved off of TikTok a little while ago that I'm going to be writing a script for soon. So stay tuned for that one. I will be making that video soon. But as you see from the title, if you are not being cringe, you're not being alive. I know people have been saying to be cringe is to be free. I'm taking it a step further. To be cringe is to be alive. So welcome to the first episode of The Clown Car. Welcome in. I hope you like this video. I hope you subscribe if you enjoy what I'm talking about today, and maybe you can give me some feedback in the comments about what you want to hear about in the future. So just stick with me. If you see me looking down, I've got a little script that I wrote out so I don't lose my train of thought, because I've tried to film this before without it and it did not work. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I appreciate you for watching. If you aren't cringe, you aren't living. In some way or another, someone's going to have something to say. Whether you choose the wrong job, whether you move to a different place, whether you choose to join a religion or not join one, someone is going to harp in your ear about it being the wrong decision. And some people are going to go as far as to make fun of you for that thing being cringe. And that's where cringe comes from. Now, that is not the case for all cringe all of the time. There are certain things that are objectively cringe, like when I used to growl at people in middle school. That's a huge expose for me. This is something I'll have to carry with me for the rest of my life. But the older I've gotten, the more I realize that I was being objectively weird. I wasn't hurting anybody, I wasn't bullying anybody, but I was breaking the social contract. And when you break the social contract and act in socially inappropriate ways, people may respond to you in socially inappropriate ways. And I don't think that anyone deserves to be bullied. I didn't deserve to be bullied, but I understand why the behavior I exhibited got the behavior I received. But for a lot of other things like furries, therians, cosplayers, theater people, you've been cringing at them because you've been taught to cringe at them. You've been told that there's something about them that is bad and cringy because you've heard them be made fun of all the time. I remember being so scared to talk about my interests as a kid because I heard my peers or my parents making fun of them in some way, shape, or form. And I'm not going to put myself out in the front lines to say, hey, that thing that you're making fun of so passionately, I love that thing. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. Make fun of me instead. I think we've all been in that spot. And some people will honestly go as far as to start making fun of those things. Me, when I made fun of One Direction heavily in middle school, despite listening to their songs every single day. I loved One Direction, and instead of just being open about it and maybe even making some friends based off of that interest, I just made fun of them and dissed them all of the time and really separated myself from an interest that I found a lot of joy in. So yeah, it makes sense that you want to hide those parts of yourself because you don't want to be mocked. You don't want to be belittled. You don't want to be called too bad, too loud, too weird, too childish, too cringe. Heaven forbid someone finds out that you're cringe. Heaven forbid someone finds out that you're alive doing something that you enjoy. Heaven forbid. You don't want to be that person, right? And I understand that need to protect yourself, but all it's doing is making you miserable because you're catering to the needs of all these other people, trying to satisfy all these other people, and you are ultimately unsatisfied in the end. Ask yourself, are you happy? Are you doing what you want to do with this life? Are you doing what you feel satisfied and comfortable and happy and fulfilled in? If not, maybe free yourself from the shackles of what everyone thinks about you and go out and find that thing for you. And guess what? You're already cringe. To someone somewhere out there, you are cringe. You might be the cringiest thing in the whole world to them, and it doesn't matter because you're still you. And the people that love you and deserve to be in your life will love every aspect of you, no matter how cringy it is. And they'll laugh with you, not at you. They will enjoy those things about you because they're what make you you. Life is full of slipping and falling, of lipstick on teeth, of singing off key, of dancing on beat. And if you don't embrace those aspects of life, you are going to miss out on your entire life There's a whole world out there waiting for you to experience. Do that bad makeup look. Pair together that weird looking outfit. Because it's not going to matter if one day on April 14th in 2025, you wore jeans that didn't look good with that shirt. What's going to matter is that you made memories and that you lived and that you found people that cherished and respected you for who you were as a person. To be cringe is to be alive. And I hope that you finally let go of that fear of being cringe and live. The other thing that I learned from a close friend of mine is that what people like to clown on one day is something that becomes culture the next day. So you keep doing you, and you just might set a trend. That's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope to see you guys next time, and let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see me talk about. Keep being cringe. It's the only way to live.